Hurricane Michael continues to weaken overnight. Now it's a tropical storm, and it's setting in on Georgia, dumping water and increasing the area affected by the storm, as 2 deaths are already being reported.
7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is live inside the newsroom tracking the very latest for us. Matthew, what's happening right now?
Well, damaging winds are still a factor at this point in time, which is really remarkable when you think about when this thing made landfall, how long it's been, and really how long that path has traveled. Come on over here and let me show you. I mean, obviously you're talking about Panama City. This is where you are, about 25 miles east of Macon right now. But I'm going to pull up a map. I mean, just imagine if you were driving a car this distance, you packed the whole family in and you hit the road, you'd be talking about a 5+ hour trip just by car. That's how long this thing is really sitting, though. We're talking about a full day just dumping all that water. And I want to pull some of these full screen because these are the images that you're actually seeing on the ground when this thing rolled in. I mean, look at how the trees actually bend. This was Florida late yesterday when this thing came down, and the images that people actually had to witness in their own front yards is really debilitating when you think about this. I want you to pay attention to this. This is a tree. Watch the ground. This is after it gets saturated. It actually starts to flex with the water, and then the wind picks up that tree, and it's literally going to uproot this tree right out of the ground. And what's important to remember is the latest area being hit, parts of Georgia, as Tropical Storm Michael heads to the Carolinas. This is the same area, keep in mind, the Carolinas, that just last month was hit by Hurricane Florence. So power outages, issues could be more severe than you'd expect, even though the storm has weakened immensely. The last check, I'm seeing nearly 300,000 people without power in Georgia. In fact, a sister station down there, ABC, they're only able to broadcast right now over the air as people are being approached by these strong winds. Dangerous situation out there. And that's the back end of the storm. I want to look back as well, because this thing was making landfall in historic fashion. The first Cat 4 hurricane to hit Florida's Panhandle since the records were even being kept. And with it came a storm surge too. You see these images, homes shredded to pieces, towns essentially submerged by water. You start to understand this was different. One man in Panama City was actually just about to open his business. Now it's essentially gone.
A year's worth of time working, and then just like that, a couple hours, you come back and it's all gone.
This is that time of year when you realize a lot of people want to give back in different ways. You already have the American Red Cross. They're putting this out there that you can give money. You can make sure that you support Hurricane Michael specifically. You can also dedicate it to somebody. Guys, this is a serious one. We've already got those reports of 2 people dead as a result of the hurricane/tropical storm from Florida to Georgia, and this thing still isn't done. It's going to continue to drop that water and those strong winds as it moves towards the Carolina throughout the morning. Here we're live inside the newsroom right now. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.